Hello, welcome to our channel. My name is Hannah, and today I have a video for you on soulmates versus twin flames. I really want to get into the nitty-gritty differences between these two and really express to you what is the difference between soulmates and twin flames. Like in today's world, a lot of times people think that their, ultimate lover and that their perfect person is a soulmate. Like I even thought that before finding my twin flame and coming into union. What I thought I was looking for and, manifesting and desiring in my life was my soulmate. And this is really understandable. But when it comes to soulmates and twin flames, they couldn't be more different. And I want to touch on this today and give you guys a blueprint of exactly how they differ and, what each relationship is for in your life. First of all, your twin flame is going to be first your greatest teacher, like your guru, like they're your mirror. So they're going to mirror back to you exactly where you're at with your relationship with God and with yourself. And yeah, this looks like showing you the places that you're out of alignment with God, the places that you're choosing maybe fear or ego, and directing you back to a place of love. And they're also going to be your perfect partner, your best friend, and your ultimate lover. And so these are kind of the main things that you'll experience with your twin flame and only is meant for your twin flame union. And so with a soulmate, on the other hand, your soulmate is never meant to really be your romantic partner. Like a soulmate, I've been with a soulmate, and what a soulmate really does is they bring you closer to your twin flame. They may teach you lessons that you need to learn in order to prepare yourself, your consciousness for twin flame union. And your soulmate can also be like I said, it can be someone that teaches you that, but it can also be like your brother or your sister or even your dog. Or, it can be this, really beautiful connection that's meant to be a beautiful and divine friendship, but never more than that. Like it's not your perfect divine mirror, your romantic partner, your person, like the person that you maybe felt in your heart all of your life. Like that's not your soulmate. That's your twin flame. And yeah, soulmates really, it's like night and day compared to your twin flame. Like your twin flame is really like the epitome of love and romance and like when you see Disney movies about romantic partners, like those are twin flames. Like Cinderella is a great example. Like she overcame, her hardships, her situation, and that's why she was able to come into union with her twin flame, the prince, and experience her like happily ever after, her heaven on earth. And yeah, we can really see this told throughout all of time, this story of love and divinity manifesting on earth. Romeo and Juliet, that's a tragic twin flame story, but definitely a twin flame story. The Notebook, like all of these stories where people have to overcome these challenges and make it to this place where they're able to be in their physical twin flame union. And, with soulmates, like you can have a really beautiful relationship on paper and it can look really good. It can look really, hot, or, that's what a lot of the celebrity couples nowadays are, with soulmates and karmics, and it looks really good and that's what everybody wants. But it's on the surface, like that's how it looks, but deep down it's nothing. It's not anything. Like there's nothing there. Like when you open the curtains, it's like an empty room. And with your twin flame, it's like I said, union with yourself, and it's this union that grows over time. It's not just this chemical attraction that brings you together like with a soulmate and then it fizzles out and you have to learn how to, ignite ways. Like you always have respect probably with a soulmate if it's a healthy relationship, but there's going to be places where you're sacrificing, places where you're making compromises with yourself. A lot of times soulmates have contracts where, I do X, you do Y, and this is what makes our relationship work. They're really like taking from parts of themselves to settle in this agreement that keeps them safe, keeps them stable, but doesn't have that level of depth and spiritual intimacy that we all as human beings crave. That is only found with your twin flame because that is the person that God's created you to live with for eternally. And that's why it always deepens, it always grows, it never fizzles out. And yeah, like with your twin flame, you really learn who you are at the core because that's what they show you. They show you how you love yourself from the inside. And that's what manifests the love reflecting back to you in your twin flame. Well, with a soulmate, they may bring you flowers, they may do things for you on the outside that brings you this feeling of love, but it's a lot more shallow. It's like it's not fully there. It's like there's a rock in your shoe, you know? It's like you've got these awesome shoes on, they feel great, but there's this rock there that's not going away and you can't stop like feeling this rock because it's not meant to be there. Like your soulmate relationship is not meant to be romantic. And so with your twin flame, like it's like I said, this union that continuously grows, continuously deepens, continuously reaches new levels. Like Dylan and I, it's we've been together almost about a year and a half now, and like we've just like catapulted into this life of like beauty and dreams, and there's so many challenges. Like our mirroring started like right away. We were triggering each other, but like it's it's so much juicier and like more fire than ever, like any other relationship I could imagine. It's what I've always desired, is like this feeling of home, this feeling of stability and security, and knowing that our union is going to last eternally. Like it's not this relationship that in the back of my mind I know is going to end even if I try and force it. And that's just from my own experience. And so with soulmates, they really are not created for you, and they're not going to reach you where you're at. They're not going to help you ascend into your higher state of being in connection with God. Like you may learn a lesson from them, but it's really just to prepare you for your twin flame union, whether it's in this lifetime or the next lifetime. And I'm not going to say like soulmate relationships and romantic relationships are terrible. They're not. There's a beautiful place for them. But the ultimate place they're leading you to is your twin flame union. Yeah, like your twin flame, it is that next phase of human evolution, like unions coming together, twin flame unions coming together. It's past that survival relationship where we needed to be in relationships with others just to survive, you know, like the 1900s, 1800s, like 17, all this time before, we literally needed a relationship in our life to survive and to be in like a social situation in the planet. And now we're at this point where we don't have to settle just for survival, just for repopulation. Like we can reach this new level of romantic love and intimacy and connection that has always really been there for us, but we've just has have been waking up to as a consciousness. So yeah, your soulmate is someone, like I said, they're not meant to be your romantic partner. They're meant to be, they are your brother or sister in spiritual truth. Like literally, it's your brother or your sister. And you don't want to be romantic with your brother or sister. Like that's kind of just weird in a way. So like in a lot of ways. And yeah, so that's really what it is in spiritual truth. And so as we're waking up more and more to divine love, to sacred union, to twin flame union, this is what we are releasing. And we're learning that in twin flame union, this is where our dream lives, our heaven on earth comes to be. This is where the fullest expression of yourself comes to be. And this is where like your greatest dreams for romance and love comes to be. And you know, it's not comparable. Like soulmate versus twin flame, that's such a silly thing to do because they're just not even, you're not even able to compare them. They're just so different. And yeah, with your twin flame, like you're always going to be reaching new heights together. You're never going to be hiding parts of yourself or pushing parts of yourself down. It's all on the table. It is all out there. And it's a good thing because your twin flame will help you align with God. Your twin flame will show you, like, when they trigger you and mirror to you, where you're out of alignment with God. And since you're one at the core and you share one consciousness, you're literally one being with them. This is the union of you with you. And a soulmate relationship is the union of two separate souls together. It's not a union, it's a relationship. And yeah, it's never going to mirror back to you exactly where you are in your consciousness with God and on your ascension. And so with your twin flame, like you'll always share the same core values. You will always, you know, have the same vision for your life. You will be working through the same blocks. You will be healing together as one. That's a big key hint for revealing your true twin flame. As you heal, they will heal too because you're one. While with the soulmates, you may be doing a ton of healing work and they are staying exactly as they are because you're not one being. You can't, you know, support them in that way. But with your twin flame, you can. With your twin flame, you will always make the same core choices. And this means if you choose to be in union with your twin flame, they are choosing that too. With a soulmate, that's not the case. You don't have to share the same consciousness, and so you're not making those same core choices. And so, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, everyone's going to choose their twin flames. We're all going to be in harmonious twin flame union. We're all going to be living in heaven on earth. And this is just the next phase of bringing that manifestation to life, is having twin flames come together and to share this truth with the world and to share it with you is my greatest joy and honor because yeah, I was just like you. I was looking for answers, looking for a way home to God, to feeling like myself, to understanding creation in the world. And yeah, I found my own way of doing that. And I found that through the teachings of union, through understanding what twin flames are. And yeah, your twin flame, they're your other half. They're your counterpart. You're the yin and the yang. You're one. You're two sides of one coin. And it's a really beautiful experience and expression of God's love and of God's vision for humanity. So I really thank you a lot for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what questions you have, comments you have in the down below. Oh, and be sure to subscribe if you want to see more twin flame healing and ascension content. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.